and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. It's a Bucca on the slant. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Another try following the sack. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, tonight. 319, gets up.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. There's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's 2nd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Got a man, this is Evans. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Baker now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
And a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Baker out of the pistol. To his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Mayfield to throw again. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Baker throwing again. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers here in the second. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Here's Thomas on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields to throw it. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Fields gets it out right quick, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Here we go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
That's good.
1st down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was brought down by
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's good to Godwin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the inside. ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Thomas on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Give to Hall now on the option. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He has the first over the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 now. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Baker. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them from the 46.
46-yard line.
1st down. Here's Baker. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 32-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Once more, it's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. 6 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Thomas on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, son.
Off play action, it's Fields. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
You got it. You got it. Here we go. 58,
Fields out of the gun. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
11.
In motion, Lazard over right. Second down and 10, Fields. A massive shot towards the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Thomas on the return. Nice effort here, and they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 4.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Fields. It's caught by Wilson. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Motioning the tight end now. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them in the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 4. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 10. 3-9. Right.
Field throwing here. He's got it at the 5. And in, touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Grab check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield launches one deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Third down, here's Mayfield. This is Evans. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running left, this is Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. They connect for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 29. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Right back to Irving now. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They give to Irving, left side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. A pistol snap. Fields flushed out of the pocket. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is Lazard working the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Fields now on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Fields throwing once more. Got for big yards on the right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing again, it's Fields. On target to his man Taylor. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Another throw for Fields. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn good play into a great play.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Here we go. Go.
Another try following the sack. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Carry here for Irving. And they get it done. Stop for a loss on third down. That should get them the football back.
A 4-yard loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here he is to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, sir. 58, here's that. Right.
Here's Hall once more. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
5 yards on the
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, sir.
Running back sent in motion. To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now here's the timeout after the sack. Had to take it, and they're down to just one final play.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go. 58, here's that. Right.
Desperation time here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.